Eduka yobomo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide ili kubatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyure e company nambe yemo eyo karose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biriya bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo boyiko chire chichi brand ao ejo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabono mbabwata chirangi cyo gwakwa imeye nyumba iziko ye nyumba chire chikomentera nibwa amavuta yani oil na bwigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire kurwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekari guri iriya bantabati bwigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo wochoganya chirangi wikabunuragani wochoganire erangi yiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na wokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora bwikirano tutarire rero eliwe nyorere abamanyi nabwigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduka yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego tokase enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simbwetera seti namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Obotuko obuyo mwanchi omurigereria bwa 2022 ritweria Jumamosi mutinyo gatatu mwaka bwechiri bubere 2025 wairire buya andonsi aso tusonchite corona na kwariganira Ekeonga e weekend asenchira yo bwenge Chinsa ekinye cyabona botuko inchenga train kwambuka Nyaboga habira kariri nera kugendera kwene kebuna chibiche kigana marwengere kirashire asenchira yo bwekrano kabona into ikomwero eritoko manyenga narari abeire kako kwene kiasi metande itege jamii no tori buna Getembe TV na boigo Getembe FM. Abaibori nigo baburiwe na gosemyo kubatarira abana babo neba Asuchi University kunenchira yemo yoko bakwanera nabo yoko basemya wetanga kurwa ase kisabu chimbe nabo yigo botumiki bwa mariogo yogo tindia gukwana aso moyiga bwa masabo yokorekana ase skuri ya bamura ya Nyambari boys egotoka wodi ya Mogombo ibungi ya Kitumasabe county ya Nyamira mugasorero boyigo niga abaibori baburiwe na gosemyo kubakineria abana babo ase kanisa kunenchira yemo yoko bwati chimbo chinya nabo yuko babanta baya nabo yuko abayigweri ase amatukare bose nabo yuko kinya egesaku kire bose asenchira erendonge
Nase eskuru ya sekondari ya bamura ya Nyambaria eyo ekurawa ni kanisa yegi Adventista ni gorero batwara umuyiga wa masabo kose akarari umuyiga oyoboigo ochiretamo kisukuru 52 kurwase orogongo rwagusi
yamono sana nja samarieta gongo kwa James Omoke nigonde umurikirwa Adventist Campus Associates kurwase branch ya Southeast Kenya Field in charge of organizing mangana student rallies as a kanisa ya Adventist. Kenene kya mangana ya iga agodiri na aka no kwegeria abana batu bale chimbo chingi in addition na masomo ali bako iwase skuru
kokwana ekero kyomuyiga oyoiga nigo batebire ekero amasababu na yaiga agokoreka nigo akubakonya borokiwa erio bakina nechimbwa cy'obunyasaye
Chitalichire chimwe chekindi yakyuki ndamandi basabwe society n'abantabanye bagwa bikatachindi yakakore society tubwata yagundi
boigo ebamentre na goteba ekero omworokiwa agukinira imeye kanisa nigo agwitanga kurwaso butumeki obube bwa mariogo atancheire amarito agenkyo na boigo inchira engia yogokora omuchando bwebirengererio ebinge ase obongo
bakira saba university bakurwa abanyoranga abana mbali barwete ki family kire chinkong gusaba rwete ki school tikabwa by'ubunyasa kwamana konyora abana obasabe kire kinya sora bakunyumba ari attend lesson lecturers bakubasomye gose lectures kwanyora umuntu rabako bodi graduation yo chukaba muntu yakabwa tagia se list yo ku graduate bono gusaliwa igokora ase university because yalia kengera nkiyo mwana yakuvugulimo assembly chiyo bako mekia aseta iyo chisamoni nonye kanisa chiro bono mwana ayibura tuge bara nandena saba ibuli osetikanye chiyo anene ikunkaruga kora bagu sarika chingwa chimbe bagwata kirikira se wider society
omweri oye nigo esegeto yabekirwe gochase abaibori kubakinia abana babo ase chinchira cy'obunyasaye naboigo kubatarira ase kisukuru ao asokona kubaitona kira engaki enchira bagendrete goikirania amasomo
uburuso oburo buyakurunka mwana yairwe kanisa ayirwe skuru y'obunyasaye kurwa bunaenda constant communication banya go keep in touch no mwana yo kare university nande babatarira inere injira yokera konya nande babakuanira baba siko baba umwana no mesiro chire university mo ine grona kumanye yahe abanda kunyora banyoma ino abanda banyomete umwana agojo gabane enje mu nyaruka mu gachire kabusomumura ibintu baba koro nebibe constant communication no go keep in touch babatarira baba siko bagwatwanga ngamba bere machua
Hinko ripoti ya Getembe kurwase skuru eyeiga yabamura ya Nyambaria yegutoka imeye wodi ya Magombo ebunge ya Kitutu Masaba kaunti ya Nyamira Nchefatigad Gesemba
Mwere keito Fatigad Gesemba mbia mono aso weke skuru yabamura ya Nyambaria na gotwariganire orobotiru asenchira ere eyo wekirano kegimana tutigarete ase kaunti ya Nyamira ekero ense ya Kenya egendrete kubeka omokia na boigo kwene kyabuna ngosime kabare emete chibirioni 15 gwikira mwaka 2030 ritukoria rero nigo kaunti ya Nyamira yakoro moyega bogosimeka emeterwe ya mone chimisano ase skuru yoborosi ya sasati gotoka ward ya Bugichora ebunge ya West Mugirango ekirenge kenene omwancho muri yake gosimeka emete omwako yoiga nigo kire endagira asamanani gosebuna abantu bakwana kuraso munori bo Kenya morero food and forest asabana county ya Nyamira ebwate ganga gose mukire getambukiro na gotiana buna nigira chikwene kebuna gosimekere emete ekerengo kemeronko ene igoro ya emia ase county yonsi ya Nyamira bunenchira yemo yokorenda na boigo gochengira amasingira
Osio wokoria goikera Ekeonga ya serikali enene yogosimeka emete imeyensi ya Kenya abwase Ekeonga ekenene kebekire buna goika umwaka bw'echirububere na 32 emete chibirioni 15 etukanenga yasimekirwe.
As you are all aware, we are fighting what we call climate change, and our president gave a directive that we are expected as a country, we are expected to plant 15 billion trees by the year 2032. So that is the target we are trying to meet.
Kurwase kaunti ya Nyamira serikali enene area ye kaunti bakubwatirana n'ekiombe kya Kenya Forest Service amo nababwatani bande buna ekiombe ky'omusaraba umubariri naboigo KTDA batwara umuyega bugosimeka emete elbu eyemo chimya isano ase skuru yoboroso ya sasati ekero kaunti ya Nyamira erigetie Waika ebirengo bya emerongo ene igoro yemia.
As Nyamira County, we are doing well in terms of tree growing. Our forest cover is around 35%, and we want to improve on that so that we can reach 40% because we are blessed with rains. Today we have planned to plant around 1,500 trees in the school.
To us it means a lot because we have a target for this year to grow 144,444 in the entire Nyamira County. And of course we have a target of 20 million trees to be grown in 2 years.
Ekeonga ekenene kerituko eri ekere endagira kurwa aseri nani abwase basemiri abantu kubagusimeka emete baenkie eria ebwate endagira puna amatunda.
Trees we concentrate in the food or fruit trees, which are the avocados, rockwarts, and even pawpaws. Those are trees, but they provide fruits, which is a source of vitamins for the helping our people. We can plant fodder trees for our animals. We can plant agroforest trees along the farm, which enables our soil to be protected from erosion, which is being caused by different agents, that's water and wind. But when we plant these trees, they can protect our farms from all types of erosion. At the same time, they provide some shade for our crops.
Komogosimeka emete boigo angena se chindoche etange korwase meteria ekonyunyunta amache korwase kinsoko chiamache.
So we plant the indigenous along the riverine and the bamboo. We eliminate the issue of eucalyptus planting along the water sources. We can be able to have our water conserved and in good quality and quantity.
Kubwatikana na yaiga nego ekiombe ky'omusaraba umubariri bakwanira ebitambokero biria baikiranirie kubwatikana n'emirimo puna eyeiga.
Red Cross at 60, one of the milestones we are talking about is that trees can change the lives that we are living today, bring the element of food security, and also we are also saying that we are celebrating it by reaching out to our communities through charitable activities. And of course, we are also mentioning about blood safety and encouraging blood donation in our respective counties so that then we are able to save a life. And overall, I would want to say thank you so much for joining us today. And please, I will encourage you from wherever you are. If you think of cutting down a tree, then think of growing 4 times what you've cut down. We're saying put down 3, cut down 1.
Eyeiga nenjira eyemo yokwenekya buna Ekeonga ekenege serikali anene asogosimeki bwemete imeyense nkwikirana kere Kingo reporter Getembe korwase skuru eyeiga yoboroso ya sasati eyegotoka emeye wodi ya Bugichora ebunge ya West Mugirange kaunti ya Nyamira Njefatigad Gesemba.
Mwancho muregerere tugosaba kwabira ase okubutuko kwa Mario gikorende bono toiranire ase ncherere ngia nandi munyakirogo bwe kiombe kiriki abakoreri bobo chenu abanye bamanyikaine buna clinicians Moske Peterson washira nigo amochira batenene bo morobirosha asatebira abataneneri abo tibarabeka merobiro isaine erikone kibuna abakenya nkonyora bare obokoreri obuya anena mono bobo bwene ase chinga kichiri bakogenda Chinyagitari nabo igoti barabeka obokoreri obuya ase birongo biribiganeirie.
But the people who have been given the mantle to ensure that they implement UHC through the Social Health Authority, they are making policies that are denying Kenyans the very access that UHC is supposed to guarantee by denying clinical officers to do procedures, to register facilities, refusing to empanel them, even after there is an agreement from the highest offices on the land. And we met the Deputy President last week, and the Deputy President ordered that by the next day, all the clinical officers should be empaneled, should be allowed to do their procedures. As we are standing here, we do not even have 50% of the clinical officers empaneled. And that is why we are saying that the chair and the CEO of the Social Health Authority, they have individually and jointly contravened the rights of Kenyans. The right under Article 43 to access the health services. The right under Article 27 about discrimination, because by discriminating clinical officers, they discriminate that citizen from Meru, from Maua, who is getting that service from that clinical officer. They have also fallen short of Article 47, which talks about fair administrative procedures by going against the law. And as sum of all that, it means they do not meet the Chapter 6 requirement about ethics and responsibility of leadership. And that is why we are saying we must be able to replace them, and we must get people of goodwill, people with capacity, who can be able to move the agenda of UHC forward, and without discrimination to anyone, not to clinical officers, not to nurses, and not to any healthcare worker, because discrimination to any of the cadres that provide healthcare then means that Kenyans are going to suffer. The services that they offer, they are not going to get. It limits their access, and it also delays our vision to achieve the universal health coverage.
The national government needs to support the county's government. We have a new governor here in Meru County, whom we are hopeful that he is going to correct and ensure that he addresses all the issues that have been bedeviling the Department of Health here in Meru County. One of them, it is shortage of health workers, which includes the shortage of clinic officers. It is our expectation that they shall be employed. But it is unfortunate the national government has failed to remit the monies to the counties since the month of December. Kwa hivyo tukiwa hapa tunasema ya kwamba serikali kuu ambayo imeongozwa na William Ruto na kijana wetu Profesa Kithure Kindiki, tafadhali wacha tuweze kuachilia pesa ambazo zinastahili kuja pale kwa county, ndiposa hawa madaktari ambao tuko nao hapa wakiachiliwa waweze kupata ajira ambayo kila mwananchi anapoenda shuleni anatarajia kupata ajira.
Ekeombe kiabagavana imensi ya Kenya ekiboyo kimanyikanito na Council of Governors go CCOG ni gabono kiagosareire gochigotenene obokoreri bonsi anene mono ase gose gochigotenene emeroberi obokoreri ase chikaunti chonsi imensi ya Kenya eyemagega ya serikali go kiane chibesa chichigo tomago chia ase chikaunti ase bono ekiombe kigyachire mutu na koya serikali insema tuko 14 gosema tuko 14 oka erigo ikirane egatie maganio ari abo batagete go ikiraniwa bataratinini
We're therefore very baffled that every year we have to come and seem like we're fighting, swimming against the tide, to get devolution supported by the national government. We are very concerned at this continuous clawing back of not just the devolved functions, but now even going further to resources that have been in the plan and have been developed over years, because development partners, before they decide to fund a project, it takes about 3 years.
So jambo ambalo limeudhi magavana ni kwamba kuna fedha ambazo zimeondolewa kwenye bajeti. Tayari kuna wanakandarasi ambao wamepewa hizi kazi, wanaendelea kufanya kazi. wanatarajiwa kulipwa, na hizi fedha zimeondolewa kwenye bajeti. Sisi tunahisi kwamba kuna deliberate effort kuhakikisha kwamba accounts zinafilisika, zinakufa, kwa kuondoa ile heshima, ile credibility katika counties.
We wish to applaud and appreciate the Senate for continuously defending devolution as provided in the Constitution. We implore the Senate to stand firm with the people of Kenya and the Council of Governors in resisting these unconstitutional budgetary reductions and safeguarding the gains of devolution. In this regard, the Council of Governors demands the immediate restoration of all the diverted funds to county governments to ensure uninterrupted service delivery, failure to which county governments will shut down its services in the next 14 days.
Mwancha umurigerera roboti uri kurase kyombeki abagavana na rugo chigotoira somo timokomo kemi studio kurase studio ya kabere tochigoso ase chituka korende toskare ngo chikorera na tore ase ntunde ya kabere ye Ekeonga Chinsa Inye weekend toskare ngoira na tore ase kagetari Getembe.
Superstores nero eduka asorgo ngurigarua South Nyanza yanchiri amone company ya mabati Rolling Mills eluko ya buatuka uchiase abaonia aiga ntobwate showroom asura achagwirigiria amabati anda unsialia utagete showroom yeto nigo ere engale eyuerengia na boigo ekogokia riso yao chingaki ogoswasa yiga kurigiriria amabati aiga ntobwate team ya tembo abo bago kolemirimo ase showroom yiga babwata chingoro chingia chugo kwarigania na boigo cho tebereria kende gensi uragania bago tebereria company ya mabati Rolling Mills niko babwate amabati chingencho ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwata chi profile net gauges ao unabono babwata normal corrugated na boigo box corrugated asbego babwata boomerang ayuare aye chigage emeronge tato asama mabati alia ye chigage emeronge bire na isaro na isato babwata tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile gross na boigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwata lifestyle ayuago chana Roman Jinko na boigo web design babwata yigani kabwata chikala bunabone lia charcoal gray brick red tile red maroon sky blue na boigo na green obutambe bwe mabwata yiga niko bokolengana amo nukanya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga cyo gwakeranya mabati yiga ase nyumba yao tutari lero ase Ouru MRM showroom onyare kabo gukwerera amabati yu akomenya segeka ayo uchane warrant na boigo ayo urakoberwa ikasure asubwango edukenyiga ya Ouru Superstores yego toka se nyumba ya Ouru complex imiyumu chuyigo busongo iyo erangene duka ya Safaricom boigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetra ase namba chabo 0111161500 Ouru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Mwancha umurigere karibu sana ase ntunda ya kabiri na nde yeboigo yo mwari w'Ekeonga weekend Chinsa Inye chabotuko ase nchira yo wikira ntogendrete nigo bono mugavana we county ya Narok omoske Patrick Olentutu aboliria aba MC goche osaruro kubore goche ase bunge ya aba MC gochora aba MC abachore gose abamanya kari muna nominated MCs koro ase county chiraba koro ase batebira onye bago chikochora koro ase county nga barabo bagavana nigo barachikobogore getambukiro na wikase kigambiro kwamereria igetambukire kyo kya ba MC abo barachikobogoria
ni kuomba vyama vyetu vya siasa, hasa wakienda kufanya nomination. Hatujali ni kabila gani unataka kupea nomination, bora tu huyo mtu ametoka Narok ama ametoka Nakuru ama ametoka Kisumu, mpee mtu ambaye ametoka katika kaunti hiyo. Na nafikiri tumeamua kama governors, ikiwa mtu amechaguliwa na amewekwa Kenya Gazette na atoki kaunti yako, hakuna kuhapishwa. Tutaenda kotini immediately na tuambie speaker asihapishe mpaka hiyo chama iende ichague mtu ambaye anatoka hiyo kaunti. Tunatoa wito kwa wabunge waende wabadilishe hiyo sheria ya kwamba lazima kama nominated MCAs lazima wapewe hiyo kaunti ambayo imetoka.
Wamama wenzangu, ninawahakikishia kwamba tukishikana tutafanya kazi. Nimewaonyesha ya kwamba tukinyang'anywa tunaweza. Usijiangalie uko kadogo, uko kafupi, uko kakonde. Kuna Mungu. Wewe tia bidii naye Mungu ataonekana. Usijione wewe ni mama. Saa hii tuko na gavana wangapi wa mama? Ingawaje walimwaga mmoja juzi, lakini ukifanya tabia mbaya utabwagwa.
Tunatuma ujumbe kwa wale ambao wanataka kufanyia jamii ya Wamasai wenye wamefanyia huyu kwamba hiyo mchezo mnafanyanga hatutakubali tena. Mimi nimeenda mpaka Supreme Court kwa hii kiti. Kuanzia Magistrate Court, tukaenda High Court, Court of Appeal, wakaenda Supreme, yote nikashinda. Ushindi ya huyu leo ni shindi kwa jamii ya Wamasai na hasa kwa wamama.
Kwa sababu sisi kama viongozi wa kitaifa huwa tunaangalia mbele. Tunataka 2027 tupate viti zaidi. Na ninataka kusema kitu ambaye ni controversial kidogo. Najua watu wengi hapa mmesema kama amefanya kazi nzuri, pia mmesifu Jubilee. Si Muigai Uhuru Kenyatta wakati alikuwa president alisema maendeleo mengi sana Narok. Hiyo tunataka maendeleo yaendelee tukiwa na gavana wa Jubilee. Kwa hivyo gavana Dutu tutamfalisha kofia nyekundu 2027.
Senei akaweza kurudi mahakama, na wakati mahakama iliamuru yeye kuapishwa, nikapata simu ya mheshimiwa gavana akaniambia kesho kabla jioni nataka mheshimiwa Seneyo aapishwe kwa sababu kuna order imetoka kotini. Hiyo amri mara moja tukaifuata.
Omoteneneri omonene bobokoreri bwa serikali goes head of public service Mosque Felix Kosgei nigo arurege kurege tini gochia saba ibe chombe abanye abo igo bamanyikane muna pandits anene muno ase county cha North Rift ani gago cha maya bebebu abu kumurasa goika goita umugambyo yomo korwase county ya Baringo ase bono Mosque Kosgei atebire nigo barache kurigigwa na boigo kounengigwa na kobogoriwa egetambukiro ketindi kerichiko kero barache konyorwa.
We are not going to leave Tiati behind because of insecurity. We are going to deal with these criminals. We are going to deal with anybody who is causing insecurity in this region. We don't want North Rift to continue being branded that is an insecurity area, that it is a disturbed area. Hatuwezi kubali. President ametoa amri, alisema kama mnataka hapa ifanywe hiyo army barracks atatuma askari wote. Alisema si alisema Jamalingo. Kwa sababu ya nini? Kwa sababu tunataka Tiati iendelee kama sehemu zingine za Kenya hii.
Sasa zingine unapata mtu sijui bangi imejaa kijwa anaua ng'ombe. Sasa zingine mnaona mtu anafanya mambo ya ajabu. So ile tungeomba tu ni hayo ni individual actions. Na mtu akifanya maneno yake kama individual adiliwe naye kama ni individual. Mambo ya kusema community ama askari yote ni mbaya ama nani yote ni mbaya, hapana.
Tuko na irrigation scheme moja ambayo tunagawana na majirani zetu ya Tot Koloa. Hii project iko na potential ya kuirrigate eka 2,000. Can you ask them to help us in reviving this irrigation scheme?
Murikyo botambe ase wizara y'oburendi bw'ime omusike Dr. Raymond Omolo nigatebire serikali wetere wizara y'oburendi bw'ime nigo irache kobeka omuke nakweneke bunangu igora bare chobisi chobogambi chobokoreri bwa serikali echibo igo chimanyikaine buna administrative units ase chikaunti chonsi emerongene na isano na ibere chense ya Kenya. Omusike Omolo nigaya kwana yaiga me county ya Migori abwasarengene abarai kurwa ase county eyo.
Hapo awali tulikuwa na challenge ya create new administrative units, and we gazetted a number of administrative units, not just in Migori County but across the country. What is left is to be able to operationalize those administrative units. And if you are keen, early this week I was in Parliament engaging the leadership of Parliament on the need for us to get enough resources to allow us to operationalize these administrative units. And we have the commitment from Parliament, and I want to plead with the members of Parliament present here, as well as the Senator, to support that process so that we have adequate resources that would allow us to operationalize all these administrative units so that we make it easy for Kenyans to access government services and also for ease of administration.
Ndugu yangu Raymond Omolo kwa hapa, tujaribu ili tupate sub counties. Hiyo mimi na support kabisa. Kwa sababu unajua kwamba hizi sub counties ndio pali serikali inaweka pesa. Hata sub county ilikuwa na yende kuwa na MP itakuwa mzuri sana. Tulikuwa na Intimaru, tukue na Mabera, iongezee kwa hii Kuria East na Kuria West, hiyo itakuwa sawa. Unajua kwamba yule ambaye anaweza kusaidia sana kwa sababu yeye ndio katika ile administration, ndio tumekaa na yeye hapa, katibu wa kudumu ndugu yangu Raymond Omolo. Kwa sababu nilikuwa pale kama NADCO inaandikwa, na saa hizi Raila Amolo Odinga na president wetu President Ruto wameungana pamoja. Kuna ile NADCO report ambayo tulipeleka bunge ambayo inaangazia maneno mengi sana. Wakati rais alikuja hapa, nilimwambia ni vizuri kuwa na hizo county, ni vizuri kabisa. Lakini kitu kubwa ambacho tunataka hapa Kuria, na najua iko na uwezekano kwa sababu ya NADCO, ni kupata county ya Kuria ili Kuria ikue county na ikue na governor na ikue na devolved funds ambazo zinakuja hapa chini ili pesa katika hii eneo iongezeke katika devolution.
Tukiane wote viongozi wa kaunti hii ili tusukume gurudumu kuhakikisha kwamba Mkuria amepata kibarua, Mkuria amepata kazi hapa na pale, Mkuria amepata unga. Hiyo ndio kazi nzuri tunaweza fanyia hao watu.
Watu wa hapa wanataka administrative units. Migori County in the whole of Nyanza ndio kitinda mimba in terms of counties.
Omwancho murigereria nara yokora semesa ye Ekeonga weekend tugereria Jumamosi Chinsa Inye asobotuko buga senchera yo wekerano korene ngo kwireneria buya yo mwancho murire kwa bubugori getambukiro kiago kwa bere go kubwate mirobira Getembe TV kurugwaga kete wekara Chinsa chiga nana mono Ekeonga na boigo emirobira ya yedini yare koreto no yominto mukati eno kinchen Catherine kwa Nyaboga habira karire kore studio ya kabira gwantenga tingi bakubate yo botuko buya korene ko batenga nare kweba lazima nare kwatenga obotukovia tumirane abwange ase Ekeonga Chinsa isano nabo ibere nabo igo Chinsa ikomitia marogoba korende ngogotiga ase muroberi bwo muburero yokoreto no yominto Lucas Mugaka genda gotwara oborige borobia nabo igo ogigendera gochengira merobia Getembe TV ndumuna Getembe TV botambe ntori wanjira korende etoko wanja ayo mwanje omurigere bye bye tumirane ritkoria anga nabo igo botukoboiro obia naiwo obotero nyasaye akorende akwagate ase chinjira chonse nawe go mwenyera gusaba.
Kai aya hata kusisiazi nechitoro ntorachi njoke chitoite ochakireri muriuka ebintu byo ntirolia kai ebintu byo tubya chinjiri muriuka tata bya bokoro kuchimoina ayo moskeruto ebintu kose bya mukire Ngaimua chakiriti.
Nikakuta mtu ni mtu empty, hana mpango, kazi yake tu ni TV, mtialala, ria, uganga, nini.
And those who refer to me as mtu wa vitendawili, ati mtu wa mganga, and all those sort of things. Waganga ni watu ambao wanatibu watu.
Na vuno umuganga vuno igano umwebi serikali ime buna moko teba ke
Raila alikuwa anaita Ruto nani? Alikuwa anamuita mwizi, ndio? Na Ruto alikuwa anaita na Raila nani? Ati mganga akitendawili, ndio? Sasa ati mwizi na mganga lakini uongozi wa pale juu utakuwa mzuri.
Unapafa ninki aipafa bono nki kwa chito kole serikali ma umushimiwa umusikira iroko ranga ujire kunywa maji utumwino weiga tako chikongiranira no chiki konta winga nchikinta maiti.
Wewe sasa hesabu baba ako na CS wangapi kwa hiyo serikali? Ako na BS wangapi?
Timaiti.
Ako na parastato gapi kwa hiyo serikali?
Timaiti.
Ingia bunge ni kamati gapi zinaongozwa na wana ODM kwa hiyo bunge?
Intevi.
Budget ndio hiyo ilienda juzi na zile zingine.
Ikati abungaki
kusema hatutaki ujinga.
Muswatu na kumwino gaiga tatu kare gochi birundo ai madamu mwete nchumwe msianje ngona ne chimaiki achugochi birundo yego jasiki bana kiane.
Nitoboe. Tunajua ni kwa nini walikuwa wanataka kutoa Rigathi Gachagua. Ni kwa sababu Rigathi Gachagua ameamua kuongea ukweli on behalf of the oppressed communities of Kenya.
Kusema hatutaki ujinga.
Na sikiruto na maene
Hatuwezi kukubali ulete fujo Kenya.
Ya uongozi hatutaki tena. Wazee waende nyumbani wakae na wajukuu. Ama namna gani?
Umusikirati after all the fight. Aino nchinga umusikira ira kabisa mwira nile kabisa mubugata negende kujumuina.
Itakuwa ni vile Raila ataamua. Kama ataamua asimame na upande wa Kenya, atakuja tuketi tuulizane atachezea wapi. Ni wapi anaweza shika namba katika timu hii. Tuone mzee wetu ako na credentials yake, tunaweza fanya kazi na yeye.
Ski umusikira ira nonje ko swasi ke buteke mu amuno musikiri gati bono kiro mo ito bono gese serikali nene kabisa nucha si bintu biroji.
Wewe ulikuwa unasema sisi ni nyang'ao. Leo wewe unasema sisi sasa leo tumekuwa malaika. Tumebadilika, tumekuwa kutoka nyang'ao tulikuwa malaika namna gani?
The mechanisms available.
Kwa hivyo sisi wenyewe hatuwezi kudanganywa. Tunajua pale tunataka kwenda. Naambia watu wetu wasimame imara.
The mechanisms available.
Umusikira kati onchukuru kumunao tabanga nikati tabwa atre kabisa no musiki raija kabisa.
I mean, surely, if you cannot even raise a candidate for the Speaker of Senate, what numbers do you really have? Chama ambayo nimeunda, Gen Z watakuwa part of it. The Gen Zs and millennials.
Bumbarabi. Barabu wali watigali asi county ya Kisii. Estadi umali bakararu nguju musikira ira. Kusina na furanya na bangao.
In fact, we have two deputy party leaders. One deputy party leader will come from the Gen Z generation.
Tukatura sokochu muina umusiku nyonga nkikebe.
Mheshimiwa Rais, sasa wewe jipange. Ujipange na sisi tunakupanga. Usema no.
Lakini hatutaki unafiki ya mtu ambaye nisema hapo mimi tumeweka mtego.
Mwana kumira nandi mura tuwari nkuwana mura kuwanira na lindi
Nikuta kwa mazishi hapo juzi hapo Nyandarua, akaniambia wewe kwa nini hutaki mazungumzo? Kwani unaogopa mazungumzo? Ulikuwa kwa Moi ukaharibu, ukakuwa kwa Kibaki ukaharibu, umechukua mtoto wetu Uhuru Kenyatta umekoroga yeye, umemchanganya, amepotea. Sasa tunaona ukikaribia William Ruto atapotea. Hiyo ndio shida yetu na wewe. Nilimwambia kama ameketi hapo.
Musikiri gati abuneke kwa ringi ase serikali. Bone gotu ase serikali ke. Musikiri rumwite mwali kuwana buya amuno musikiri Ruto. Ngajandi sikie ya chakirite.
Alinipiga mimi simu. Ruto kaniambia mimi tafuta bwana Ruto ongea na yeye. Kenya ikichomeka hatakuwa na nchi nyingine. Hii tuzime hii moto, watu waketi chini waendelee waliwane. William ndiye akanitafuta. Na mimi nikaongea na yeye wazi kabisa. Mimi unajua mambo yangu, mimi sifichagi mambo. Nasema direct.
Ige bago tukolitie. Ayuna yeino. Ke, ukera na wokera muswali nga. Pa. Omoro bubu bule na ncherukas mwakana chire.
Superstores Nero eduka asorgo ngurigarua South Nyanza yanchere amone company ya mabati Rolling Mills eyukuya bwatuka uchiase abaonia aiga ntobwate showroom asura achabwirigirie amabati anda usialia utagete showroom yeito nigo enkale eyuerengia na boigo ekogokiriso yao chingaki ogoswasa yiga kurigiriria amabati aiga ntobwate team tembo abo bagokora imirimo ase showroom yiga babwate chingoro chingia chugo kwarigania na boigo cho tebererie kende gensi uraganie bagotebererie company ya mabati Rolling Mills niko babwate amabati chingenjo ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwate chi profile net gauges ao unabono babwate normal corrugated na boigo box corrugated asibego babwate boomerang ayuare aye chigage emerongetato asama mabati ali aye chigage emerongibere na isano na isato babwate tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile gross na boigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwate lifestyle ayuago chana Roman Jinko na boigo web design babwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabone lia chako gray brick red tile red maroon sky blue na boigo na green obutambe bwe mabwate liga niko bokolengana amo nukuganya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kwa bogo tumika chingagicho wakeranya mabwate liga ase nyumba yao tutari lero ase ouru MRM showroom onyare kwa bogo kwerera amabwate yu akomenya segeka ayo uchane warrant na boigo ayo orakoberwe kasure asubwango edukenyiga ya Ouru Superstores yegotoka se nyumba ya Ouru Complex imeyumucho yigo busongo eyuerangene duka ya Safaricom boigo ngotoka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera seti namba chabo 0111161500 Ouru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.